Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be reviewing a self-tanner for you guys. I actually got a couple requests for this one, so I am going to be reviewing it, letting you guys know if I like it, if I think it's worth your money, all the stuff we always do. Today's self-tanner is Trinity by Adair. It's a rose and caramel self-tanner. You guys already know, if you've seen my other two rose and caramel videos, that I love rose and caramel self-tanners. So I'm super excited to be trying this one. I'm hoping I end up loving it just like those other two. And I was reading that it's like a good mix of those two. So I'm hoping I'll really love it. But that's what today is gonna be. So before we get into it, please give this a thumbs up for me. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You get 3 videos a week. One of those is a tanning video every Thursday, so definitely make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on those. But if you wanna see my review of this one, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alrighty guys, so we are going to get into it. I do just wanna say right off the bat, I'm sorry if my eyebrows look crazy dark. They don't normally look like this, but I got my eyebrows microbladed on Sunday and now they're in like the healing process, so I don't have a facial self-tanner on. I'm honestly probably not gonna put one on this week. I might look a little bit crazy, but that's fine. I just don't wanna mess around with my eyebrows. Obviously I can't get them wet or put any product on them for the next week or so. So I can't put self-tanner on them and I don't want to like do it around them because it's just going to look crazy. So I'm just going to hold off, but I did want to say, because I know you guys are probably like, whoa, your eyebrows are a lot darker than usual. But that's why I got them not microbladed, I got them like ombre powder shaded. So I'm super excited to see what the result is once they're healed. But yeah, that's why they're crazy dark right now. Anyways, back to what you're here for. Trinity by Adair. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But yes, this is the Trinity by Adair self-tanner by Rose and Caramel. So excited to try it out. I have it pulled up on the Rose and Caramel website, so I'm gonna read the details for you guys on here, and then I will test it out on camera for you. So on the website, it says Trinity by Adair Ultra Dark Tanning Mousse. Goes for $21.99, but this is in, I think, pounds, if I'm not wrong. So I'll link this in the description with like US pricing as well, just so that you know what the actual price is. But for the description on this, it says, so this description is a little bit confusing because it's like her story of how it came about. I'm just gonna read it for you guys. It says, you all know just how much I love my tan, and it's something I literally can't be without. I feel half the person without it, and I always feel my most confident when I've got the perfect tan. I know so many of you reading this right now will relate to this. Everything just looks better on with a tan, right? Literally, preach it. It's so true. After using Rose and Caramel tanning products religiously for over 3 years now, I really have grown to absolutely love the brand and their products. I've always layered their tans to get my desired color. Ultra dark is the goal always, of course. So we thought it only made sense to combine all 3 tans together, and this is where Trinity was born. Trinity has oil-free moisture to keep your skin soft, a deep and flawless guide color that looks amazing even before wash off, and my favorite scent of coconut for a light, fresh fragrance. Hopefully it smells good. It says, now I can get my desired ultra dark color from just applying a few layers of one single tan. It's the perfect dark bronze color with just the right balance of tones to still give you that deep, dark, flawless bronze color without the dreaded orange tones. I've tested it over and over and over again, and I can honestly say it's the best tan I've ever used, and I'm super proud that it's mine. I know you're all going to love it too. It says to layer it. It says she'll do 2 layers of this, and it gives her a gorgeous deep color. But I've grown to hate layering self-tanners because I just feel like it should be dark the first layer around. Like, I've tried so many amazing self-tanners where you don't need to put so many layers on and it gives you such a nice dark color. And I've noticed too that when you do layer it, the color comes off a lot patchier like throughout the week. That's just what I've noticed on my skin, my personal opinion, but So I'm gonna do one layer of this and I'm gonna see how it turns out. I only did one layer of the other two Rose and Caramel Velvety and Intensity self tanners that I tried, and both of those looked amazing. So I assume it's gonna be the same thing for this too. But I did wanna mention this is 6.76 fluid ounces. So the standard, it's vegan and cruelty free. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna keep this on overnight as usual, because that's normally what we do. So I'm just gonna start applying this for you guys, and then we'll talk a little bit more once I've done the whole application process. So let's get started. All right, I've applied everywhere that I wanted you guys to see, and so far, I am obsessed. I first off have to mention just how much I love the foam and just how nice it felt on the skin. It felt so moisturizing and it felt so smooth, like it literally was gliding onto my skin like butter. And I feel like I finished applying this in literally no time because it was just so easy to spread and blend out. I felt like I did it in like 2 seconds. So I absolutely love that. The foam is just like the perfect consistency for a self tanner. So I love. The smell too, I thought I was going to honestly not be a big fan of it because I do prefer when self tanners don't have a smell, but this one has like a nice like subtle coconutty smell, and it honestly reminds me of, like, I used to work at a tanning salon and I used to use the beds. I know it's really bad, I don't do it anymore, but I used to, and the tanning lotions that you would put on your skin before you get into the tanning bed, this smell reminds me of like one of the ones that I used to use. So it's like bringing me back. So I love the smell, and it's subtle. It's not too bad, not too strong. So that's not an issue. But the color guard too is perfect. I feel like this may lean more on the olivey side because that is what I'm getting just from the color guard. But it did say it's like a mix of the 3 tans. I've only tried the Intensity and the Velvety. Intensity was more of, I believe, like a red undertone, and then Velvety was like the olivey undertone. So I'm hoping it's like that perfect middle ground between both. So I'm not gonna say anything yet, but I do think it looks really nice, and it looks very natural already. Like it's like a nice brown. So I feel like I could even get away with going somewhere like this and you wouldn't really notice that it's a self tan. So far I have no complaints whatsoever. It looks even, no streaks, no nothing. I'm super excited to see what it looks like tomorrow. So I am going to sleep with this on like I normally do. And then once I wake up, I'm gonna wash it off, and then I will come back and I will show you guys the final result and let you know if I think it's worth your money. So I will see you tomorrow. All right, guys, here we are. It's the next day. And I just want to start by saying I have been getting so lucky with self tanners lately because look how good this looks. Oh my god, I got so much freaking color. I'm in love. And the first thing that I noticed too was a lot of times with a lot of different self tanners, the first place it'll wash off the next morning is like my neck and my chest. And those areas end up looking like way lighter than the rest of me. But I feel like my neck and my chest look the same as the rest of me. And on my neck, like up to here pretty much, I'm wearing foundation, like the foundation that I'm wearing on my face. And that foundation was lighter than the rest of me. And my neck is still giving that like dark, deep tan. So I am just in love. No streakiness, no patchiness. Just a perfect, beautiful, even tan. And I do have to say, for the color, I know last night when I was reading the description, it said it was like a mix of the different kinds of self-tanners that were already available, and I feel like this is literally the perfect mix of both. Like, it's not olivey and it's not too red toned. It's literally the perfect in between, like a perfect brown. So I really feel like they added like the best of both worlds from that. And again, I know it said it was a mix of 3 self-tanners. I didn't try the third one, but at least from the ones that I did try, I can say it's a perfect mix of those. Just look at how dark I am. Literally, it looks so perfect, and it looks so natural too. There's no oranginess to it whatsoever. It's just very nice and natural, deep dark brown. The perfect, like, I would say this is ultra dark, honestly, like dark to ultra dark. And I feel like another coat of this would really make it stand out, like ultra dark. But I think for me, this is perfect. And I'm just obsessed. I love everything about it. There's nothing I didn't like. I will say it did stain my sheets. I got too lazy to put out my special self-tanner blanket, and it definitely stained my white sheets. So I need to wash those ASAP. So if you have white bed sheets, don't do this. Use your special self-tanning sheets. But everything else I'm obsessed with. Honestly, so good, so worth it. All 3, but this is like the perfect mix of those 2. So definitely go for this if you were thinking about it. It's so worth it. It's so good. Look at my stomach, everything. So dark. My arms, my back, my legs, all of it. So big fat yes from me. You are not going to regret it. Definitely worth it. So far, all the rose and caramel ones are worth it, but this one I'm super excited about. So huge yes. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely make sure to comment and let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you've tried it, let us know what you think too. And give me some more suggestions for self-tanner reviews. I love hearing what you guys want to see from me, self-tanner and makeup. So just let me know whatever you want to see. I love hearing from you guys, so I appreciate it. But comment, give this a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.